Welcome to Win the Box Collection. It's your boy Francis. Here we are today. PSA submission, 20 cards. There's no way to sugarcoat it. This has been the worst PSA submission that I have ever done. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Just want to let you guys know we have good days. It's in the hobby. We have good days in PSA. We have good days. We have bad days. And we have days that is just like, oh my God. Let's start it off. What could have been? Mr. Cam Kohler, first Bowman, 4 out of 5, PSA 9. And of course, PSA doesn't tell me if it was off center. Was there like a soft corner? It looked beautiful when I sent it. It didn't just not look as beautiful as it's coming back to the house on a PSA 9. It's still 4 to 5. Great card. Shout out Josh for, yeah. PSA 10, Mr. Tanner Scobell, 2022, Bowman, Sapphire. I mean, that's cool. Prospect, first Bowman. That's great. I mean, I want to celebrate it. I really do. But sometimes the negatives do outweigh the positives. And this is one of those times. Mr. Jared McKenzie, 2022, Washington Nationals. Another Bowman Sapphire prospect card. Not bad. I mean, it's not bad, okay? Usually we do like the highlights of it. We're going to do the worst cards over here. Or like just what hurts the most because, kind of emotionally unstable right now thanks to PSA. And we'll do this. Now, Mr. Ezekiel Duran out of I believe it was one of the value packs that this came out of. It makes me think about the simple fact that PSA does not tell me what was wrong with the card. Like, I can't see anything that was wrong with this card. Corners? No. Corners look good. Off center, they just hate me. I'm going to go with the fact that they just hate me, okay? And it gets pretty rough, all right? So let's keep it going. Monopoly, John Morant, the Gold Shimmer, PSA 9. It's not bad. It's not bad. Number out of 500. Shout out to the boy Ryan. John Morant, guns out, blazing, the Gold Shimmer. All right, let's keep going. Rookie of the Year himself, Mr. Paulo Banchero. I found out that he was Italian. For whatever reason, I thought he was, I didn't know what his ethnicity was. But yeah, I think he's Italian. I think that's what it is. But yeah, Mr. Paulo. Oof, and now we get to the fun part. Jason Chorio for the Cleveland Guardians. PSA 6. Oh my God. Just gonna take down Tanner. Put in this baby, PSA 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start taking some classes and what to miss a PSA. Which is weird, because usually our submissions do pretty good. Like, we have had very little, horrible stuff when it came to submissions. Paulo got janked twice. Honestly, what I'm learning, at least one of the things I'm going to take from this is the fact that what I started noticing is that Prism, it's not good for submissions. At least that's my theory. Because there's no way that of all the Prism cards that we sent in, none of them got a 10. But you know who did get a 10? Julissa Leon, hashtag Team Mexico, hashtag WWE. 43 to 199, straight to the PC. She did get a 10, though. A 10 for a 10. I think that rhymes pretty well. Yeah, so probably the one highlight of it. Okay, of the submission. All right, we'll continue on. A little heartbreak. Julio Rodriguez. PSA 9. Oh my gosh. What could have been? Can you guys imagine if we would have got a 10 on it? Like, imagine if we would have got the 10 on a Julio and a Cam Collier. Like, I can't. Like, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Look at this. I mean, just both of those cards right there would at least pay for, like, an Applebee's dinner for the wife. And in a few years from now, maybe more than Applebee's dinner. Maybe like some maybe like Olive Garden, you know? Ronald Acuna Jr., 2022 Topps Chrome, the Prism Refractor. Yeah, everything was a miss. Everything was a miss this submission. There was not. Yeah. The positives, we're still looking for the positives for it. Speaking of one of the big negatives of it, Mr. Braylon Tavera. And I knew the auto was like a little off. But a PSA 7? It's just depressing. It's just bad. To take down Mr. Ezekiel Duran. He's getting some playing time for the Rangers. But that was it's just heartbreaking. Just heartbreak. Valentina Feroz, Brazilian, Red Prism, 2023, WWE, NXT 2.0, killing the competition. She's on a tag team with usually on their tag team partners. And yeah, I mean, somewhat of a bright spot in a sense. It's better than a 7, but also that's not an auto. Okay, we'll continue on. Oneil Cruz. Hoping that he gets healthier soon. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, rookie card, PSA 9. I'll take it. Like, yeah. I just cannot stop thinking about what could it have been. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. PSA 9 legend, enjoy yourself. Jake McCarthy was on eBay for a very long time. We decided to send it to PSA. 1 out of 12. And it comes back at 9. It's like almost like they were messing with us. They were like, you know what? We're gonna give him a few 10s and some prospects that may or may not matter, and we're gonna give him 9s on the number cards and the hot autos, just to be like, we'll take Jason out of the way. Jason was mine. I don't even know why I sent that to paper first Bowman, but I figured, you know what? It looks good. Who knows? Let's just try to get it. PSA 10, Mr. Christian Hernandez for the Chicago Cubs. Sapphire, not bad. Like, it's really is a prospect card, not bad. It's a guy that may have to hold it if I want to get some value out of it for a few years. But yeah. And back to the heartbreaking. Keegan Murray, PSA 7. That one looked like they almost like scratched it here. Pretty sure that wasn't there before. I could see this one was off-centered. This one, it might have been my fault. I'll take fault for this one. See how the top is a lot higher or has a lot more than the bottom, I guess. Yeah. Mr. Paulo again, 8-9. Yeah. None of the Prism cards, none of the NBA Monopoly Prisms, none of the NBA cards got 10s. All of them were either 8, 9, 7s. That's it. Bit of a heartbreak with Julio and Cam being, I don't know, top, or like, I don't know, like Julio's a top player and Cam's not a top player just yet. Maybe he will be one day. Who knows? The Reds are starting to trust their farm, which is great. But like getting the higher value cards, submitting them to PSA and them coming back a 7, a 9, a 9, it's extremely, it's frustrating for lack of, like, instead of me saying like, French this and French that, French PSA, French all that stuff. Yes, but at the same time, it's like the reality is that this is kind of the reality of kind of what happens when we take a card and we submit it out to PSA. We wait the month and a half and we hope that it comes back at 10. And sometimes it is not. Sometimes it comes back at PSA 9. sometimes it's just heartbreaking. One thing I wish PSA would let us know, kind of like what was wrong with it. I mean, we don't really know. I mean, I guess we can just speculate. Some of them are pretty clear. Some of them are centering for it. But PSA does lack consistency in a couple of different things. So it's one of those things. But it's okay, guys. A bit of a heartbreaking concept over here, but it's okay though. We're still just chilling. This is In the Box Collection. This is your boy Francis. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment something to let me know you guys are watching the videos, and deuces.